First things first, if you are a returning viewer and you are a subscriber of mine, if I could talk today, that would help. But if you are an existing subscriber, thank you so much for being here, for joining me and helping me build my channel. I love you and I appreciate you. And if you are new here and you have not subscribed yet, this is like, you know, hint, hint, wink, wink. It's time to go ahead and subscribe, okay? But today we are going to do a pick a card reading. So if you haven't done pick a card readings before, I'm going to show you 2 crystals today. You're going to pick a crystal and that will be the message for you. So we are doing just like a fun topic. It's one of those topics that I like to call a toxic topic, okay? So honestly, I don't think it's the healthiest to watch these kind of videos all the time, like full disclaimer, but I love the hot gossip and tea. Like, it is just a fun subject, okay? So we are gonna go ahead and do this rose quartz for pile number 1. And then still like at a loss for what this is. I keep wanting to call it angel aura quartz, but I know it's not that. So rainbow something, I do not know. But if you know what it is, like, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, so we're gonna dig right in today. So if you chose this rose quartz or pile number 1, here's the message for you. So what is the hot gossip and tea on my pile 1? Oh, people are talking about your relationship status. I feel like for pile number 1, a lot of you have recently entered a relationship or just started seeing somebody and like things are getting a little bit more serious or you're spending quite a bit of time with them. And people feel like, I want to use the word smitten. I feel like people in your life believe you are smitten and yeah. I don't know, Page of Pentacles. Also that you've been very busy lately. So I feel like, you know, the other hot gossip and tea is that you're trying to balance out different areas of your life, find balance for yourself, the right balance that you find perfect, you find healthy, you find fulfilling. So there's a lot of hot gossip and tea on that as well. And that also you really have had your priorities straight lately. So the other hot gossip and tea is like, people can see that you have your priorities straight and you are, you know, working on your to-dos, your goals, and you're going diligently towards the things that you want in your life, in every area of life. Strength. And that you've become a lot more positive lately, a lot more positive, a lot more confident in yourself as well. And with the strength card, I mean, I can't just like, you know, I gotta acknowledge the main and then like my main as well. So I feel like maybe some of you are like curly girlies like me and, you know, you're embracing it all. You're embracing everything. You're like large and in charge, whether that's just your hair, I don't know. But anyways, hot gossip and tea. We've got the 4 of Cups, Temperance, and the Hanged Man. Okay, the other hot gossip and tea is that you have really started to learn your lesson. I feel like for pile number 1, you recently went through a situation where, you know, oh, my nose is so itchy. A lot of people are thinking about my pile number 1s, but anyways, that recently you went through a situation that really had you down in the dumps. Meanwhile, like, you know, even though you were down in the dumps, if you see the 4th cup, there's like jewels flying out of it. So I'm really seeing this as like, even though that you were feeling kind of down in the dumps, things were really still working out for you, going very well, and that your life was overall still stable and in a pretty good place. And that also you've remained very, very balanced during the entire situation. And in a weird way, whatever this negative circumstance was actually allowed you to find balance even better in your life. And also has really changed your perspective on the world, but also changed a lot of people's perspectives on you and who you are. I want to clear the cards and like get some information on that. Like, how was their perception shifted on my pile number one? So I feel like whatever this situation was, it required a lot of transformation from you on a personal level. And the way you saw the world definitely changed. And now, people are seeing you differently. They're seeing you as very independent. I feel like whatever you just went through, it proved how strong you were, not only just to yourself, but those around you as well. And thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you. But with the Nine of Pentacles, people are seeing like how independent you truly are, how good you are at juggling things in your life. I feel like maybe even for some of you, I'm getting like baby of the family energy, where maybe people were like kind of questioning you, questioning your capabilities, questioning what it was you were going to do, and whether or not you would truly ever be like this level of independence. And I feel like you are really proving people wrong. People are really surprised right now and like gossiping about the fact that like you are very strong and independent. You are capable of doing this on your own, and you really do have things together and you have your life together. And it almost took this really negative situation to happen for you and others to actually see yourself in this new light. But that is how you're being perceived now, which is amazing. So pile number one, like honestly, this has all been like good gossip. But let's go ahead and get like more of the good gossip, or the gossip and the hot tea on pile number one, which I want to keep saying like the good gossip because it doesn't feel like it's anything negative. Five of Cups. Yeah, people are still talking about this situation though. I feel like the other tea and everything is that some people can still see like how you're hurting a little bit, or you're still feeling a little bit upset from whatever this Five of Cups situation was. Not that you are like, I feel as if they feel your reaction, though, is still toned down. So with this Five of Cups card, you can see the swan is there with their eyes closed and, like, looking sad, looking disappointed. Or maybe this is even... maybe it's not a swan. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. But that's what I saw it as. But, like, you know, still having poise, grace... but also, like, with the eyes shut, there's no tears coming. It's just, like, taking a moment of peace to really, like, absorb what happened and process it and, like, do what you need to do to actually heal and move forward from that situation. And people are commenting on that as well, that you're taking the time that you need for yourself. You're doing what it is that you personally need for yourself in order to heal from these circumstances. And that you're putting in a lot of effort right now into your own life. But also I feel like whatever made you feel upset, that was like, you know, the Five of Wands energy. There was a lot of arguing energy, tension. Like, I feel tense even in my neck while I'm saying that. And I do see your thumbs up. Thank you for the like. Appreciate the likes. Let's see. Ace of Swords. Yeah. So, you know, the thing is, overall, I feel like you are finding a lot of peace. People are gossiping about how you are very stable right now. You found a lot of inner peace. You found peace in your life. And that you cut out anything that was causing you conflict, anything that was making you feel frustrated, or making you feel as if you have to be defensive. I feel as if you've shifted into a new energy where your method of quote-unquote defense is really just supporting yourself in your own life. And sometimes silence is like the best defense there is. But I feel like pile number one, people are really admiring like how stable you are, how calm you are, and how you've really passed through a tumultuous time in your life and made it out on the other side in a much better place and position. But that's what I have for my pile number ones. So you should be proud of yourself, pile number one. You've really healed a lot. You've put in that effort. And if you did like that message, it resonated with you, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you can watch future content as well. And then we'll move on to pile number two. So this is going to be pile number two. So my pile number twos. What's the hot gossip and tea? First things first, I feel like pile number 2, you're a little weird, you're a little goofy. I mean, literally, like, if you noticed how I even just said that, I think pile number 2, you're a little weird. Okay, the Magician. People feel as if you are having some young, lighthearted energy. You're a great manifester, that you are a little bit of a trickster. Maybe you like to play jokes. Maybe you like to, I don't know, I just feel overall jokes. Maybe you're a prankster a little bit. 2 of Cups. Okay, the other hot gossip and tea is that you have manifested a new relationship into your life. Queen of Swords. And they feel as if you have done this because you are blunt. You've been very clear about communicating what it is that you desire in your life. Like the hot gossip and tea is that you can be a little manipulative sometimes, but not in the way of like, oh my God, 9 of Cups. Okay, so pile number 2, there's a lot being said. So with the Magician, like I'm getting that energy that you get from a child. So you know how like a child will try to trick you, but it's like you always know what's going on and like there's an innocence about it. That kind of trickster energy. So I feel as if you're coming off as very childlike to a lot of people at this point in time. The hot gossip and tea is that, you know, you're like this playful energy, childlike energy, and that maybe you can manipulate a little bit, but again, in the way of like how a child does, where it's cute, it's innocent, and it's coming from like a lighthearted place. It's not a malicious type of energy, and that people are actually finding this kind of quirky, fun, and cute about you. So the hot gossip and tea is people just find your energy kind of adorable, to be honest with you. And hi to everybody in the comments. Thank you for the comments. But 2 of Cups, also that you're a very loving energy as well. So like the 2 of Cups, I do feel like for some of you, you have entered a new connection. You do have like a new relationship or friendship that people are talking about. But I also feel like with this 2 of Cups energy, it's really that you do have this loving energy and like this giving energy to where you desire to be in partnerships with other people. You're somebody who is open to collaboration, not just open to it, but actually good at it and good at considering other people, their feelings, what it is that they're desiring, and the outcome that would be best for them as well. So I feel like, you know, even though maybe you have this trickster energy of like trying to get your way, sometimes like it's not malicious, and overall, you're still that kind of person where if you need to give to the situation in order for it to work out for everybody, you will do that. You will absolutely do that. So that is really nice. I feel like also for pile number 2, I'm getting the message that maybe recently you've met a bunch of new people as well. And if you were wondering what these new people are thinking about you, this is it. Like they can see that you try to get your way, but you're willing to work with others and you're trying to make everybody happy in the situation at the end of it. Also, the Queen of Swords, people are really communicating. Yeah, I think they're talking with each other. Like this is the hot gossip and tea. This is not what they're just thinking. These people are actually communicating with each other and talking about how blunt, straightforward, and to the point that you are. And I'm not getting this in a harsh way. I'm getting this in the sense of like kind of how a child is just straightforward, honest, and that's just how they naturally are. They have no other way to be. It isn't until we're adults to when we start speaking differently. So if you think of that childlike energy of like just being upfront and straightforward with your emotions and your thoughts on things, your opinions, but again, from a place to where you're balancing out the way that you choose to speak about certain things so that you are keeping other people's thoughts, feelings, and emotions all in mind. So this is really awesome, pile number 2, because there's like both piles today were all good gossip. But like pile number 2, this is really a fun energy. And I feel like whoever these new people are who have met you recently, like they are really enjoying getting to know you. They like you. They have fun around you. So this is some good good stuff here, but let's go ahead and get some more, like, what's the gossip hot tea on my pile two. Yeah, more and more positive things, okay? More and more positive things. So we have Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. So this is like really having your stuff together. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, that you're setting out on a new financial beginning in your life. You are investing towards your future very diligently. And then also for those of you who like did get into a relationship recently, and I mentioned earlier people were gossiping about your relationship. Well, here's the Queen and King of Pentacles. I feel like maybe even for some of these people, they don't truly know like your partner yet, or they've never met them, or they don't know much about the situation necessarily, but I feel like there's a lot of good gossip surrounding how people feel like this person could actually be your match, and that the two of you are mirroring each other. If there are people who have already met them, they see you as a good match for sure, and they're seeing this new beginning in your life, and, you know, creating this new stability. Also, there's a lot of gossip surrounding your money in general. I feel like for a lot of you, you have received some kind of promotion, bonus, unexpected check, commission, I don't know, like you name it. But I feel like for my pile two, like there's a lot of gossip surrounding your money and your financial situation becoming even more stable and better. So pile number two, like people are just really enjoying you, like new people in your life are enjoying to get to know you, whereas like old people are seeing that you have really changed, but also that you are just in a lighthearted place in your life, and really appreciating you for who you are. I feel like new and old people in your life are appreciating you for exactly who you are and recognizing who you are, seeing you for who you are, and recognizing how much love and light you bring into their lives, and how much of a positive impact your relationship and friendship with them has on their life. Or even if it's at work, like how your positive attitude and playful attitude invites like a more positive energy into the office. So honestly, for my pile number two, like this is amazing energy. And I feel like if you have met somebody new recently, this is your person, okay? This is your person. You feel it, they feel it, all the people around you can feel it. But yeah, lots of good gossip and tea on anybody and everybody who clicked on the video today. So that's fun. I love getting, you know, like a positive reading. But yeah, so if you did like that message, it resonated with you, go ahead and like the video, subscribe so you can see my other content. But I will be leaving you here, my BBs. I love you.